Hi, James. I've got a prediction of my own for tonight's CNN YouTube debate, and it has a little bit of context. First of all, I got involved in YouTube because of the debates, and I was inspired by the whole concept of democratic question asking by YouTube users to Democratic candidates. Fabulous idea. I applaud CNN for picking up on it. So far, there have been over 3,000 videos uploaded onto YouTube, people asking questions. I think that's phenomenal. And of those 3,000 questions, there has been some concern among the YouTube community of how questions will be chosen. So, like everyone on YouTube, I got an email from David Colarusso announcing that he had set up a page which would enable YouTube viewers and anyone in the internet to vote for questions that they want to have answered on the CNN YouTube debate. This actually allows then for democratic selection of democratically asked questions for the debate. Fabulous. So, here's my concern. Last night, I watched the pre-show generated by CNN about the debates tonight. There was an interview with Anderson Cooper in which he was discussing how questions were being selected. This is the part that I was actually waiting with bated breath for because I was very curious about this. Naturally, Anderson let us know that some bigwigs at CNN are going through all of the questions and deciding which ones they'd like to use. I'm not surprised. This is pretty much what I expected from CNN. The thing that really irked me was the anchor person even asked Anderson if there was a way for the general population to vote on questions. Anderson completely disregarded this, saying that he was aware of some such sites, and the one that he did look at, the top question was asking whether Arnold Schwarzenegger was really a cyborg. Ha 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 ha. And then they laughed and chuckled and moved right along, and proceeded to jovially disregard the most important question about the integrity of how questions are selected for these debates. Naturally, we're inspired to ask questions because we believe that they might actually be asked. How will they be chosen to be asked? Well, it's not so inspiring to think that people sitting around a big table at CNN get to ask your question for a reason you never even knew in the first place, which is why David Colarusso set up the community counts page in the first place. Now, here's my prediction. Of the top 30 voted for questions on David Colarusso's Democratic voting page, where anyone can vote for a question to be answered tonight, 6 out of the top 30 questions are about impeachment. The number 1 question on that site is about impeachment. I have a prediction that there will be no questions tonight about impeaching either George Bush or Dick Cheney, and that concerns me. My challenge to CNN is to include some questions, at least one question tonight about impeachment. Not because I have a particular political agenda, but because that reflects the majority of questions that have been voted for in a democratic way on the internet, and those are intelligent questions. It's not about a cyborg, it's about a real issue. So I'll be very interested to see whether there are any questions that are reflected from that top 30 that have been voted for tonight. And in particular, I will applaud CNN if there is a question about impeachment.